Another thing that a lot of people often ask me is, how can I improve the value of my home if I was thinking about selling it a few years down the road, or whatever the situation may be? You need to first and foremost understand that your home is an investment. So anything that you put into this property, you'll get back. And I tell people, you're also living here, so why not try to make it the most appealing as possible, right? And enjoy some of the finer things in life. So we're actually standing in my personal kitchen right now, and I just wanted to show you a few of the things that we've just done recently. We had this whole kitchen renovated, and you can see some of the higher end appliances, your Viking appliances, and the Sub-Zero refrigerator, and the higher quality granite countertops. And I mean, it's nothing like amazing. I've seen kitchens that are 100 times more nice than this, but the fact that I have all this in my own personal home is also a great thing, that when I have company come over, they compliment us on what we've done to the place. And then I know that whenever it's time that I decide I want to sell my house, that this is going to translate extremely well throughout that process. People walk in, the first thing that they see is the kitchen. Kitchen and bathrooms, you hear about it all the time, but this is where you spend a good portion of your life hanging out here, preparing meals for whoever's over here visiting, whether it's your guests, your family, whatever the situation. This is where we have a conversation. People hang out in this type of environment. So this space is really important for me. It's important for anybody else that's out there and thinking about ways that they can improve the value of their own personal property. Give a contractor a call. Call your local real estate professionals. If you're local, call me. I'd be happy to come over and talk to you about ways that you can improve your value, because that's what we do. As real estate agents, we're pillars to the community. We're a wealth of knowledge for people that are looking to find better ways to invest in their real estate. And that's exactly what the real estate is. It's an investment. So when you buy your house, think of it that way. You get back what you put into it. So besides the kitchen, other things that you could do to maximize the value of your property is by making sure that it's translating well for everybody who enters. It's not just the kitchen, it's the home itself. You want people to feel comfortable and just enjoy being in the space while they're viewing your property. So I always say it's important to kind of keep up with things, make sure everything's nice. Like if you look at the flooring, for example, all higher end materials, you get back what you put in. We already talked about that. And making sure that you're using the wall space properly so that it's appealing, so people can walk through the house and see artwork that you use. My wife is a big fan of this artist, so we have paintings of hers around, paintings of my own artwork that I did back in college, and just making the space feel whole. And you got your dogs and your cats. This is life over here. So you want people to have that same vibe when they're in the property, that they can picture themselves living here. This was once a screened in porch sunroom area, and we converted it. It was a little bit of money, but we take a home equity line out, credit, and then you improve your property. We turned it into livable, added square footage, and an amazing space to kick it, hang out, conversate, have coffee or a cocktail, and hang out with one of my favorite pieces in the house, the Tombstone shotgun. When you're doing things like this, it gives you so much more, possibilities for the person that's thinking of purchasing a property. They can picture themselves hanging out here entertaining, and my apologies with some of the stuff, but hanging out, watching your favorite baseball game, favorite baseball team, watching Netflix, and enjoying an adult beverage and hanging out amongst friends. I mean, these are kind of sell points that'll help you maximize the sale. Because if this property has it and the other competition that's out there doesn't, buyers are going to be more drawn to this kind of a setup as opposed to the one that doesn't have it already, because they can immediately dive right into home ownership and pick up where the previous owner left off. So if you guys are looking for ways to improve the value of your own property, like and subscribe to my page today for all of the latest hints and tips on how you too can make a shit ton of money with your real estate.